a show that is Metal Building Contractors and Erectors Association, and we are in Charlotte, North Carolina. So if you watched the last segment, I've got it right this time. I'm just telling you. So we are having so much fun. The show is getting started. We're seeing all these booths. And so, of course, as we're kicking off, we are bringing some of our favorite people to the sound stage, and that would be Ken with S-5. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm
Great
good.
to be here.
I know. We love having you on our sound stage.
It's fun, and then you got all the electricity here,
Yeah,
right?
it is. It's so we hope so. We're getting everybody excited. We're having fun, and we have this
limited edition.
You're here. So, Ken, my question to you, and then we're going to get introductions, I promise. My question is to you is, when do we get your bobblehead?
We don't have a bobblehead for me. You'll never see me in a cowboy hat. Those two things are out.
So we might have to do something different.
Yep.
There you go. I love it.
So,
this is cool. So we have it here. So if you're doing any contest or anything, you can say, hey, I saw it on Metal Coffee Shop. But Ken, let's start off with some introductions. If you could introduce yourself, tell us about S-5.
Ken McLaughlin, I'm the National Accounts Manager and deal a lot basically with our custom clientele as distributors, helping them promote the product out at events like this in different places. So we don't sell direct, we sell everything through distribution, so this is where we come. And a great event to be at because of that.
Great pull through. So let's talk about that. I mean, to have all of the erectors, the metal building contractors, general contractors here, what a great group to really talk about S-5.
Yeah, the associations are a great place to start because they want to better the business. It's the same thing Roofer's Coffee Shop believes in. Is, let's better the business, let's move it forward. How do we advance the industry? And that's always the challenge. So that's a great thing. And you got people here that are spending their hard-earned money to come, attend, and get training.
Yeah, they are.
The trade show's secondary here. The training's first.
The training's first. And we were just at the awards ceremony. You were there?
Yep, we won an award.
You did?
Yep.
I
we got a safety award.
With a safety award for a couple plants.
Just one plant, Iowa Park.
Iowa Park.
Yeah, Iowa Park, Texas, our manufacturing plant. They strive for safety. One of the cleanest facilities, and I'm bragging because I work there, but at the same time, you walk through, everybody walks through and goes like, did they clean this up for me? And I'm like, no, this is the way it is every day. That's the great thing. And it shows in the product.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. So talking about the product, let's talk about the product for a little bit. You got something here cool to share with us. What is that?
So we've talked about this a bit, but we just introduced this at IRE. It's 2.0, so faster, better. Listen to the contractors. Contractors said, we like it, we love you guys, but can you make this better? And so we made it better. So we changed the way it attaches. We changed the way that we retain snow in between the panels, and we changed our splices. And all of that means about 30 to 40% faster.
Wow.
So, so it's been a big thing for us.
Yeah, let's hold this up so they can see it. This is pretty cool right here. When you really think about S-5 and you think about what Rob Haddock did, he invented something that was not there and was a huge safety issue, talking about safety. Tell me a little bit of that history.
So, I mean, I think it's 34 years ago now, 33 years I know for sure, so we'll understate. Rob was a consultant trying to figure out a way to do stuff on a roof that he couldn't find somebody who made stuff for. So what did he do? He went out in his workshop and he started making stuff. And he made this little clamp, or a clamp like this one on the bottom.
Right here.
And that started the whole thing. And then what we tell everybody, people walk up, oh, your snow retention, oh, your solar. And like, no, we're an engineering company. We're an innovation company more than anything.
It is. Because your goal is to actually keep things on the roof. Whether that's keeping snow on the roof, whether that's keeping equipment. Because, I mean, satellite dishes. Just think how much we put up on roofs today.
And stuff that we put up that shouldn't be there, that should be, is always the challenge. And the biggest thing, we talk about innovation, we talk about our customers. That's where this change came from. It's where all of our product lines came from. Customers walking up to us and going, I don't know how to do this. What do I do? And so that's where we've got to at this point.
And you know what's really cool? I think a lot of people know S-5 through in the metal industry, and they know him obviously in the roofing industry. But when you really think back about Rob Haddock, right here, who's sitting with us, he was a metal building contractor first.
Correct.
So he understands this market where we're sitting in.
His background was metal building construction. It started metal building consulting. It moved into architectural sheet metal, and it's moved into every phase of it now. Insulated panels, everything else under the sun. So, and again, people know him as an expert. This week he's in Germany.
Really?
Yeah, and that's
speaking.
So it's one of those things.
One of the highest rated and longest going, I don't know if that's the right word, but seminar at IRE is Rob Haddock's Metal 101.
Yeah, and if you haven't gone through it, I've done it 3 times,
Okay.
and every time I pick up something new.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the key.
Yeah.
And he's such a great presenter too, so if you get the opportunity, go and
Right.
listen and just see, just experience and ask questions, because that's what he loves.
Yeah.
It's a key part of what we do.
He gives back so much to the industry. And along with you, Sean is here.
Sean Haddock's here, yep. So his one son's here with me, so the 2 of us are working the booth. So if you're come by the booth.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
come by, talk to us. We've got a full gamut of what's there. And then the other big thing we always talk about with S-5, and we don't really get into it as much as we do, but support for these organizations, like that's in the lifeblood of what we do.
So true, yeah.
Every one of these, and I don't say everyone's more important, but Rob won't sort one out from the other. He's like,
Right.
your guys' job is to be there.
Yeah.
You guys, you know, we want to be the experts in the industry, and we want to be that partner for people, and that's really what this turns into.
The value you give back through sponsorships, through being on committees, to really sharing that knowledge and putting it through is huge.
Yep. And the listen, and you learn from the experience in this room.
Yeah.
It's even from the speaker today. Like I always love to listen to the opening statements and who we put into these. Sometimes it's an economist. The next
Right.
time it's a guy that was a professional athlete and an army soldier. You listen and you're like going, wow, my life's, you know, okay.
Yeah.
We're doing good, but I can learn so much from them. So that's always the fun part.
I love those. I
Yeah.
love listening to speakers, seeing the awards, the whole 9 yards of the association.
Yep.
So,
Recognizing the people within.
yeah, it is so great. Well, I want to thank you. We've been working together for a long time, and you have brought so much to the metal industry.
Thank you.
And continually to rise it.
This is why I do it though, because you guys do it for our industry.
Yeah.
It is, and most people don't recognize roofers, and you guys do, and that's key. That's a big thing for
We
us.
love
So
roofers, we
thank
love
you.
metal building contractors, we love siders.
Hey,
you
we're
name
all
it.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
The trades that protect shelter,
Exactly.
one of the main fundamentals that you need,
Yep.
right? Food,
Yep.
water, shelter.
So I think I told you the story one day, but I had an old customer told me one time I went to a Christmas party, and he stood up in front of his group and he said, realize you're the highest rated trade in Europe. Because you cover everything you do. You know, if you don't have a good roof, you don't have a good house.
Right, you don't have a good house.
So thank you
That's
for everybody
life.
that does it.
I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's
My
good.
pleasure.
We're going to be by. We're going to come see you.
Okay.
But we also have a lot more interviews. I'm not sure. We're going to be grabbing some people tonight, so just stay tuned. You never know when Karen or I are going to pop on with another interview. And then, of course, we're here tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So a lot of great information about metal building. Stay tuned.
Thank you.